So in the previous video, you saw the 418s not in boxes, they were on the floor being powered off the phonic amps. Still powered off the phonic amps until Christmas at 16 ohms bridged. However, one of those phonic amps has to go back because it's the bottom one. The switch is really shitty and it plays up all the time. So we're sending that back to either get the switch fixed or I'll be getting a new amplifier. I can't tell. I would actually appreciate a new amplifier because that one clips, the clip lights come on after it's clipping, that one comes on when they're clipping. So if they both came on when it was actually clipping, that would be totally sick instead of having a bit of a difference between the two. Oh, and I just revealed it. So basically, AVA front of house still, two AVA subs over here, and the dual 18s here. Now, 16 ohms bridged off the phonic amps. I did a 40 hertz test tone. It was pushing something like 400 watts RMS per dual 18 cab. So each subwoofer is on a total of 200 watts RMS maximum right now. Once I get the Sir in Vegas for Christmas, it should be about 3 to 4 times what they're on now, which would be crazy. I will really have to cut out that below 30, what have I got it? Yeah, below 35 hertz. Not gonna be able to turn it up loud, but the subs definitely sound much, much better than the trios did. They're much louder, and holy shit do they play lower. So I'll let you have a quick listen to this. They're tuned at 38 hertz, and holy shit they sound amazing for Pro Audio subs. Notice it puts the camera out of focus every time, and you got no clue how loud that isn't. Look at this, ready? So low, only one channel was even hitting. Watch how much they're not moving. Yep, that's right. That's how little power they're on. Yes, I can turn it up louder, but I really can't be bothered. But, yeah, that's 4 FS Audio 18-inch subwoofers, 600 watts RMS per woofer. Let's set the receipt here. They are the FS-JB 1800. I believe they were the JB 1800N. Don't know why it doesn't say that, but that's what I believe the model was. Now, so far, I'm extremely happy with them. I've had them warm once, but I'm pretty sure that's actually because the amps may have slightly been clipping, so that's why when I was listening to decafs. Gotta love having a computer in this room. I've got a computer in here now. This is the website I bought them from. Really, really slow internet speeds, but look at it, the shot from this angle. The view is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, so here's the 18s just here. Pull that back into focus. Zoom that in a little. Sorry about the shitty quality. Yeah, the FS-JB 1800. Even though on the box it said something else. I think on the box it said the JB 1800N. So, anyway, you can see the cast frame around the woofers. It's cast alloy. See, 4-inch coil here. They're only supposed to play at a 40 hertz, but they play much lower. I do really wish I got these instead, but it's way, way more expensive, and I just can't afford that. See, it doesn't play as low again, but considering that 1000 watts RMS and holy shit, 5-inch voice coil. What's that? A 5-inch voice coil. Now, there is no way I could afford that just because that's over $1,000. That's close to $1,100 plus probably a good $200 shipping because these subs probably weigh 12 kilos, which I don't know what that is in pounds, but it's a fair amount. I'm really considering as well the FS Audio, don't know what the model is, they're 21, maybe just 2 of those. Look at that, look how deep that is. That's actually a really crazy looking woofer. I believe it's the same magnet that's used on these woofers here. Probably the same voice coil too. Oh, actually no, because it's 800 watts RMS, but it plays down at 25 Hz, so if I had, say one, zoom out a bit grainy on this Nexus 6 camera, if I put one like there facing out and then maybe one somewhere over there, that would be pretty cool setup. Or I could even just deal with 121 and have like just a Sherwin Vegas CV 900 to power it, 900 watts RMS, 800 watt sub, that'd do the trick pretty good. It's fairly light too, it's only a kilo heavier than the Model Up 18s from what I've got. But yeah. Also, I'm going to build front of house. I'm going to do... Let's quickly get this set up. Let's zoom back on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. I'm thinking I grab just a pair of these. Open them in a new tab, open that. Okay, so these 12-inch woofers, which is the 12-inch equivalent of those, it's 500 watts RMS instead of what am I? 600 watts RMS. Still got a bloody 4-inch voice coil. Thinking about building some front of house to replace these AVEs because let's quickly pause it. If you can hear the hiss, the AVEs do have a very bad noise floor and the amplifiers built in, even with the volumes all the way down, you get this very, very bad coming out of them. So I'm thinking about doing passive front of house, so I'd use that as woofers, and that would be, if I got those woofers, these would be bridged at 8 ohms to run each pair of those woofers. If I can put you back in focus. So those 500 watts RMS woofers, that'd be each 12 would be there and there. 1 amp per 12, and then I'd get, these are the 2500 Phonic Max 2500s. You get a Max 1500 in stereo to run the tweeters, which would be, I'd get this horn flare, no, not that one, that's the wrong one. I would get those square, these actually have piezo's attached to them out of the box. Wow, what's my computer doing? Oh my god, I hate this computer sometimes. They have a piezo attached to them to start with, but you can always just screw that off and place on a new one, which I would put these compression drivers on, which are just 100 watts RMS, up to 20 kilohertz, which would be really, really nice. And I do have my, no, it's on my other laptop. I have a photo of the box design. It'll be basically what these AVEs are, the woofer, then a square horn. Actually, these AVEs even have a square horn. Yes, I have the hard drive plugged into my computer. I'll show you a photo. Holy shit, focus, there we go. Let's zoom back a little bit. Yeah, it's a square horn, as you can kind of see the pattern around there. That's where the horn is. Down the sides there are 2 ports and a woofer. So, that's basically how I'd set it up. I'll just go quickly. Photos and videos, audio stuff, photos, AVE grill off there. So you can see, that's these speakers here. Big square horn, waveguide, 2 ports, and a big 15-inch woofer, although it'll be a 12-inch woofer, probably the same size. Compression driver / waveguide, and then some nice ports on the side. So that'd be 600 watts RMS, and that'd be bloody loud, and that'd be off. That'd all be running off phonic amplifiers. Sorry about my leg there. And then obviously I'm getting CV Sherwin Vegas CV 2800s to power the dual 18s. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the. I'm actually not. I'm liking the Behringer EQ equipment. I had a DBX DB3102 or whatever. No, I've got no clue what the model was. If you look on my channel somewhere, you'll be able to find the videos back when I had it. That was back when I had like the old trios, the trios in the old box with 1 phonic amp yeah, I had the DBX EQ, where I actually like the Behringer one more than the DBX one. DBX had a bit of noise coming through it. The Behringer doesn't have that, so what I'm thinking about doing is getting the big Behringer dual 31BM, which has all the threshold and all the limiters and stuff in it. Getting that, then having the subwoofer out of that, go into that Behringer there, and then that Behringer's EQ'd for the dual 18s, and having that top Behringer EQ'd for the front of house, and then having the output of that going into an active Behringer crossover, then the Behringer crossover going out into the phonic amps, which would be then powering the front of house, or each amp would be powering the correct front of house speaker. So, look, it's gonna take time to set up. I'm pretty sure the Cerner Vega amps I'm getting for Christmas, so that's $1,300 I don't have to pay for. The Behringer EQ and the active crossover $600. The front of house was $415 with shipping, so that's $1,000, and actually that's really it. What else did I have to do? I want to build a new amp rack, and I'd have to buy the other phonic amp, so that's another. What would that be? That's another little bit of money. That's like $300. They're pretty cheap. I could get a probably slightly less power amp from DJ City or somewhere. Probably get like something like a 1U little mini amp, or maybe even something nicer sounding, because they are for tweeters. So that would be really what's going to happen as far as that. So I could get the LD Systems amp, but I just can't see the point in them, because 300 watts peak and it costs that much money. It's ridiculous. I'm not buying anything Skytech, anything Behringer. I could buy the AVE amp, but that's still too expensive and I don't need that much power. Something like this, I don't know if power dynamics is any good, but what's that? 8 ohms, 350 watts RMS. It seems like a decent amplifier. It's got your volume, or your gain switches here, or power switch over there. This would be a 1U amp. Let's see how many fans it's got, if it's got any. It's got 2 fans, speaker on out, and XLR in, so yeah, reasonable. Something like that maybe for tweeters, although I think the phonic amp's just cheaper than that if I go. I love having this. There we go, phonic. Oh shit, I typed in the 2500. Anyway, let's go to the 1500. If you're still here watching this video, I'm actually surprised, because I'm just rambling on. There you go. Let's click on that link. Let's click on the most sketchy link that's on the side of the page. Right, so Audio Australia, which is where I bought the current phonic amps from, $340. That song always sounds like a glitch is just there. Every single time I've listened to it. Have a listen. Oh wait, where is it? Yeah, it does. Every single time. So yeah, the 1500 one is only $340, and this one was 300. Yeah, so I get the phonic amp just to match them up and make it look cool. So basically, that's the plans, that's what's happening in the room, that's everything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Damn, I'm liking this room setup now. It is absolutely crazy. It's gonna be so much better when I have those subs on more than bloody 600 watts RMS. Can't wait. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.